Welcome to Marian University. Before the commencement ceremony begins, we would like to remind you of certain procedures to follow in order to ensure the safety and uninterrupted enjoyment of today's ceremony. We are working to mitigate the spread of coronavirus. Please wear your mask over your nose and mouth at all times and maintain proper social distancing. Please check to make sure all cell phones, beepers, watch alarms, and other audible devices are turned to the off or silent position. For the comfort of everyone, we remind you that Marian University is a smoke-free campus. Please take a moment to locate the exits. Some exits may be behind your seat location. In case of an emergency, please walk calmly to an exit and listen for further instructions. Ushers in bright emergency vests will be stationed to assist you to a safe place in an emergency. We ask guests to remain seated throughout the entire ceremony and until the platform party and faculty have recessed. We thank you for your cooperation and congratulations to the students and their families. Please take your seats. The program is about to begin. Please remain in your seats until the procession is complete. Please take your seats. The program is about to begin. Please remain in your seats until the procession is complete. Please take your seats. The program is about to begin. Please remain in your seats until the procession is complete.
got one more down here.
Mr. President, all is now in readiness for the 2021 Marian University graduation ceremony to begin.
Good morning, and thank you for being here. I extend a special congratulations to each member of the class of 2021 for achieving this very significant milestone in your lives. Please join the graduates in the platform party and remain standing for the prayer. Allow me to introduce Monsignor Joseph Shadle to lead us in prayer.
Thank you and good morning. As a priest of the Archdiocese of Indianapolis, it's a privilege to bring you graduates and your families special greetings and blessings from Archbishop Thompson and all the people of the Archdiocese and our local church. Let us pray. Almighty God, because of your unbounded goodness more than ever today, Marian University continues to grow, to thrive, and to influence our city, our world, and our church. We gratefully stand before you on this beautiful day at this 84th commencement ceremony. We ask your blessing and care for all the Marian University family. Keep in your care these graduates. Thank you for all that Marian has given to them and for what they have given to Marian. Let their leaving be only a commencement or a beginning of giving to others what they themselves have received. May they do your will to rebuild so many parts of our church and our world in need of strong, dedicated leaders. Bless all those generous persons whose past and present service have brought us to this day, who help Marian move forward even in these challenging days. We thank you for our continued opportunities to further our mission in the world. And on this Mother's Day weekend, bless all of our mothers. And we ask the intercession of Mary, our Heavenly Mother and our special patroness, and the prayers of Saints Francis and Clare. Guide these graduates into their future. We offer our prayer in the name of Jesus, the risen Lord, who lives and reigns with you and the Holy Spirit, God forever and ever. Amen. Amen.
Thank you, Monsignor Shadle, for leading us in prayer. It's particularly wonderful to have a graduate of Marian University from 1970. Hope he doesn't mind me telling you all how old he is. Lead us in prayer, and such a distinguished priest and Monsignor of the Archdiocese. Please remain standing so we can honor America with the national anthem. invite everybody to be seated, please. I want to welcome you to Marian University's 84th commencement ceremony. Indeed, commencement is one of the proudest days we have on this campus. Congratulations, of course, to our graduates. Today, you've achieved a significant milestone in your life of leadership, service, and professional pursuits. This day, of course, the key has been your dedication and commitment to scholarship, but we also know that particularly in a challenging year, it took the support of many loved ones, parents, friends, spouses, and together you came to this moment. As Monsignor mentioned, particularly this Mother's Day weekend, we want to give applause, graduates and platform party, to all our loved ones behind us that made this day possible. Thank you. I also want to take this time to take a moment to recognize our graduates who are serving or who have served in the military. They are identified at today's ceremony by wearing red, white, and blue cords. I ask these graduating active military and veterans to please stand, be recognized, and receive our applause for your good service. Please. The peers are out on patrol. I now have the pleasure of introducing our Board of Trustee members. We're honored to have an outstanding Board of Trustees at Marian University that give exemplary service. I want to announce each member of the board today and have them stand. Once they've all stand, we will give them a round of applause. Board of Trustee members in attendance. Sister Mary, she's not a sister. She is a judge. Mary Beth Bonaventura. That's the same as a mother. Sister Jean Marie Cleveland. Mr. William Bill Ekman, Chair Emeritus. Denise Fieser, President and Chair of the Board of Trustees, Marian alumna. Sister Krista Franzer, Congregational Minister, Sister St. Francis Oldenburg. Anne Fry, Adarius Gardner, Sister Annette Grizzly, Sister Margaret Horney, Jerry Jones, Joe Kuzmitz, Alan Layton, Toby McClamrock, Sister Joan Miller, Pastor John Ramsey Sr., Monsignor Joseph Shadle, Jerry Simler. I'm going to take a special moment on this particular trustee. Last year, Dr. Joe Smith was our commencement speaker, but it was virtual. And today I get to introduce Dr. Joe Smith, the 2020 commencement speaker and alum of Marian University. Dr. Smith, I want you to wave. Thank you. Did a wonderful job last year. Michelle Still, Marian alumna. D. Anthony Toady Watt, Chair Emeritus. And Andrew Young. Did I miss anybody? Steve Hackman. I hope I have all my trustees. Let's give them a round of applause for what they do for Marian University. Thank you. I now want to introduce and recognize our faculty emeriti in attendance for all they have contributed to the Marian University community over their time of service. First of all, before I introduce the new Emeriti faculty to this year's class, I want to recognize a very special faculty emerita, Dr. Susie Beasley, and we didn't have commencement last year. I wanted her to stand. Please, Dr. Beasley. Oh, she's over this way. Okay, stage left. To this distinguished group of faculty emeriti, we want to announce and have stand, and after announcing the three emeriti faculty, we would ask you to give your rousing applause. Dr. Karen Harden, Assistant Dean of Undergraduate Programs for the Layton School of Nursing. Dr. James Larner, Professor of Music. There's a fan. Dr. Karen Spear, Associate Professor of Philosophy. Please stand and let us give you a warm applause for your service. It's our tradition, like most universities, to have a keynote speaker at commencement. In selecting a speaker, we go through great lengths to find a speaker not only of great professional, academic, and community achievement, but that carries well the values of Marian University throughout their life, has the ability to share a powerful message on this glorious day. Our speaker today is the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court in the state of Indiana. In visiting her how she'd like to be introduced to the audience today, I have plenty of professional, academic achievements to share. I asked which ones I should share. And as you'll hear in her speech, that won't be the focus about her. It's about service, it's about justice, it's about commitment to faith, family, and service to humanity. And that's what she wanted me to emphasize in her introduction. So I give you Loretta Rush, Chief Justice, Supreme Court of Indiana. Chief Justice.
What a glorious day. How many of you can remember saying when you were young and many times since, it's just not fair, but feeling powerless to change the injustice confronting you? No more. Today, with your degree from this noble institution, you will be the change that's needed to create a more just world. But with all things, let's start with gratitude. Thank you, President Elsner, for inviting me to speak to this resilient class of 2021. And a special thanks to the phenomenal faculty, the folks over here and here, who have given so much to support you on your journey. And we can't forget our family and friends. And I especially want to thank the mothers here today. This is Mother's Day weekend. Can we show the faculty, the students, your family, your friends, and all the moms your thanks? Okay, soon-to-be graduates, this past year was one for the books. The worst pandemic in a century laid bare a host of injustices, inequities, from race to health care, from economics to education, from childcare to workplaces. So today, the vital question is, what's next for you? In times of crisis and chaos, it's easy to yearn for the comfort of a flawed but familiar past. But opportunity awaits as we allow crisis to act as a catalyst for us to remember, to reimagine a new and more just future. One with more joy. One with less us versus them thinking. One where we build bridges and focus on finding common ground. One where we defend Mother Earth and all her creatures. One without racism, sexism, and all the other isms that interfere with the great potential we have as human beings made in God's image. Today, I challenge you to imagine a more just future. As a judge for the last several decades, I spent a lot of time thinking about justice. In preparing for these remarks, I spoke to several of you, graduates, and what I heard was a reoccurring theme of wanting to live in a more just world. I believe most of you feel the same. But of course, this is easier said than done. So today, I'd like to offer a 3-step plan to get you started. I'd like you to consider first, what injustices speak loudest to you? Second, what would a world look like without those injustices? And finally, what can you do, big or small, to make that vision a reality? Step 1, what injustices speak loudest to you? As Chief Justice, my professional priorities center around the court system: criminal justice reform, racial equality, caring for neglected and abused children, protecting endangered elderly adults, providing help for individuals suffering from mental health and substance use disorders, all while working with a team to safeguard the rule of law in our democracy. But my entire life, I've heard loudest the issues of inequality, including gender, and I've worked against them. As a young girl who played sports at Richmond High School, just east of here in the 1970s, I took a stand for equal treatment of female athletes. I never got us letter jackets, but after 4 years of work, we did get windbreakers. When West Point opened to women in the 70s, I was able to study there under the Student Conference for U.S. Affairs working on international human rights. I was the first woman partner in my law firm, the only female judge at the Tippecanoe County Courthouse, and now the first female Chief Justice of Indiana. Thank you. Find those issues for you, be they professional, personal, or both. Perhaps you care about environmental justice, making our healthcare system more fair, racial justice, improving our education system, rethinking gender norms or roles, civic engagement, immigration, mental health. The list is endless. Of the many issues you care about, consider 1 or 2 or 3 that sing out to you the most. Step 2, envision the more just world you seek. One of the most effective visionaries in recent memory is Dr. Martin Luther King, and one of his biggest contributions to our humanity was his ability to not only point out what was wrong with society, but also to envision a better one. His I Have a Dream speech was built out of his imagination and his hope that this vision could become reality. But he didn't just say that he dreamed for better, he told us what that dream looked like as a motivation to achieve it. Of course, injustice is nothing new, and Reverend King referenced another visionary, the Hebrew prophet Amos, who also used his imaginative power to present his vision of a more just world. In 8th century BC, Amos left his home and set out to bring his love of God's creation and his passion for justice to the world. Amos was particularly troubled by the increasing disparity between the rich and the poor, and the growing corruption he witnessed in the world around him. Burdened and energized to put an end to the social injustice, he proclaimed that a nation should be measured by how it cares for its lowest members. Though the book of Amos focuses mostly on what the reckoning of failing societies will look like, we also get the real imagery referenced in Reverend King's speech of a more just society where justice rolls on like a river and righteousness like a never-failing stream, Amos 5:24. As you look to the future, I challenge you to be an Amos and envision the world as you wish it could be. Talk about it. Speaking the need for its existence can be the first step to speaking it into existence. Share that vision with others, and we can all build it together. Step 3, how to create a more just future. Now that you know what you care about and what a more just world would look like, how do you make those changes a reality? How will you make your community and the world a more just place? I share with you 6 tips that have worked for me. First, get out of your comfort zone. Don't stay too cozy, too comfortable, surrounded by people who look and think like you, who vote like you, who watch the same news channels as you. Meet different people, ask different questions, get different answers, and get a different perspective on life. Travel somewhere new, listen to a podcast you wouldn't normally choose. Letting down our walls and being vulnerable is the best way to expand our horizons. Stay hopeful. Attitude is everything. If you don't think the world can improve, how can you stay motivated to try? It's also important to reflect on your failings and disappointments because they'll happen. We all get them. But honor them as opportunities to learn and to grow. Who knows what setback or failure may be laying the groundwork for future success? 3, marry kind. The best advice my grandmother told me was, if you marry, marry kind. She meant finding a partner who you can trust and rely upon, who you can work alongside of to create a more just future. When I was asked during my interview process for the Indiana Supreme Court what accomplishment I was the proudest of, it was raising 4 kind children with my kind husband. It's still true. 4, be willing to change yourself first. This one is self-explanatory, but can also be one of the most difficult. It can be easy to point out the flaws in the world around us. It might even be easy to think of ways we can change it. But we must also consider what our own prejudice and flaws, the planks in our own eyes, Matthew 7:5. How can we be more just in our own lives? Both to our loved ones and to the strangers that we pass on the street. In this way, we lead by example. 5, maintain your momentum. Take days off, take care of yourself. Burnout is all too real. Change happens gradually, so step back from time to time to rest and reflect and notice your path, the steps you have taken, the steps you want to take from here. And finally, don't forget love and mercy. Justice on its own is not enough. As the prophet Micah wrote, what does the Lord require of you but to do justice, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God? Justice without love, without empathy, can look a lot like revenge, which does not make for a more just world. So we must find ways to love our neighbors, forgive those who make mistakes, and find common ground with those we disagree with. And there you have it. Chief Justice's Rush 3-step plan to create a more just future. That's probably my husband out there starting that applause. I began this talk by reminding you of the many injustices in the world, and I'm ending on the struggles that you may face as you begin this journey. But as you sit here today, these struggles shouldn't scare you. They should excite you. They should energize you. They should empower you. Here at Marian, you've been given the foundation upon which you can pursue not just a job or even a career, but a path to a more just society. Your generation can and will change the world, and I can't wait to see what you can do. Congratulations, you resilient class of 2021, and may God bless you on your journeys. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Justice Rush, for those inspiring words. I now have the pleasure, on behalf of the board and faculty, the honor and pleasure of awarding honorary degrees. Honorary degrees have become an important means for colleges and universities dedicated to high ideals and service to community and the common good to recognize leaders who have lived lives distinguished in service to humanity through their given calling and profession. While they have not earned classroom credits from Marian University, the Board of Trustees votes in honorary degree recipients based on what they've practiced in the world in business and professions, ministry, and public service. We have a particularly talented and rich group of honorary degree recipients this year, and they represent the highest aspirations of Marian University. I now invite Dr. Alan Silva to help me in presenting the honorary doctoral degrees. Dr. Silva.
The practice of awarding honorary degrees dates back to the 12th century, when popes and emperors exercised that privilege to honor great persons. The conferring of honorary degrees obviously is no longer limited to such dignitaries as popes and emperors, but the rationale for the honor is no less important today than it was 8 centuries ago. The honorary degree recipient has earned this recognition by dedicating many years of service to society, to the arts, to a profession, or to an ideal. The candidates receiving honorary degrees today from Marian University exemplify the finest of those persons dedicated to the broad range of human aspirations and service. As I now present our candidates for honorary degrees, Denise Fieser, Chair of the Board of Trustees, and Dr. Jeff Kellogg, our Grand Marshal, will escort each candidate to the lectern. We begin with Chief Justice Loretta Rush for the honorary degree of Doctor of Jurisprudence. Loretta Rush took the oath of office as Indiana's 108th Supreme Court Justice in November 2012 after being appointed by Governor Mitch Daniels. She was retained by voters in 2014. The Judicial Nominating Commission named her Chief Justice in August 2014, and she was reappointed as Chief Justice in 2019. As Chief Justice, Rush is responsible for supervising the entire judicial branch. A central administrative office with multiple agencies works under Rush's direction to handle everything from caseload measures to technology updates to admission and discipline of lawyers. Chief Justice Rush recently led response efforts to the addictions crisis as co-chair of the National Judicial Opioid Task Force and chairs or is a member of several commissions, including the Commission on Improving the Status of Children in Indiana and the Judicial Nominating Qualifications Commission. Chief Justice Rush was named the 2018 Indiana Chamber Government Leader of the Year. She has also received the Indianapolis Bar Association's Antoinette Dakin Leach Award, the Indiana Civil Rights Commission Spirit of Justice Award, and the Indiana Business Journal Women of Influence Award. Marian University is privileged to award an honorary doctorate to Chief Justice Loretta H. Rush, who has generously employed her gifts and talents to lead Indiana's Supreme Court and serve the public at large.
Chief Justice Loretta Rush, by the virtue of the power entrusted by the Marian University Board of Trustees, the honorary degree of Doctor of Jurisprudence is conferred upon you with all rights and privileges thereof. Congratulations.
Our next honorary degree recipient is Frank Walker for the honorary degree of Doctor of Philanthropy. Frank D. Walker is Chairman Emeritus of Walker Information, a customer experience advisory firm serving national and international clients headquartered in Indianapolis. He also serves as president of the Walker Family Foundation. After graduating from DePauw University in 1957, Walker served as a lieutenant in the United States Air Force. In 1960, he joined the family business, founded in 1939 by his mother, Dorothy Tommy Walker. He was chairman and chief executive officer from 1983 to 1994, stepping down when his son Steve, the third generation, took command. In addition to Walker's son, one daughter, and 2 grandchildren work for the company. In 1990, Frank Walker received the Individual Enterprise Award from the Indianapolis Business Journal. In 1994, the Indiana Chamber of Commerce named Walker Outstanding Business Leader of the Year, and in 1998, he was the Distinguished Leadership Award recipient. In 2000, he was elected to the Indiana Business Hall of Fame, and he was named a Sagamore of the Wabash in 2004. Frank Walker has a passion for studying the field of ethics, and throughout his career, he earned a reputation as a proponent of ethical operating procedures and high standards of performance. In 2018, Walker and the Walker Family Foundation helped to establish and fund the Walker Center for Applied Ethics at Marian University. Marian University is pleased to award an honorary doctorate to Frank D. Walker for his dedication to the research and application of ethics and service to the community.
Frank Walker, by virtue of the power entrusted by the Marian University Board of Trustees, the honorary degree of Doctor of Philanthropy is conferred on you with all rights and privileges thereof. Congratulations, Dr. Walker.
Our next honorary degree recipient is Peter Salvador Piazza for the honorary degree of Doctor of Business. Peter Salvador Piazza and his father Paul founded Piazza Produce, a local and family-owned produce supplier, in 1970. They started the company with a single truck, making regular runs to the historic Indianapolis produce terminal, and years of hard work that established Piazza Produce as a trusted food service provider. Throughout the years, Piazza Produce has joined with some of the nation's leading organizations to provide customers with unique products and the freshest produce available. Today, the company offers a wide array of produce, locally sourced goods, specialty items, and much more. Piazza Produce delivers to over 150 surrounding cities, including those in Ohio, Kentucky, Illinois, and Michigan, allowing them a large distribution network in which they are able to backhaul and deliver products from producers who need help distributing their products. Piazza and his wife Sherry enjoy and value the importance of spending time with their family, whether it be during holidays, weekend pool gatherings, dinners, or vacations. Piazza's faith is his rock, and rarely does he miss Mass throughout the week. Marian University is pleased to award an honorary doctorate to Peter Salvador Piazza for his leadership in the food service industry and commitment to providing the Indianapolis community and beyond with locally sourced goods and high-quality produce.
Peter Salvador Piazza, by virtue of the power entrusted by the Marian University Board of Trustees, the honorary degree of Doctor of Business is conferred on you with all rights and privileges thereof. Congratulations, Dr. Piazza. Congratulations, Doctor.
Our last honorary degree recipient is Sister Michelle Dvorak for the honorary degree of Doctor of Religious Education. Michelle Dvorak, PhJC, EDD, is a member of the Poor Handmaids of Jesus Christ and currently serves as the president of Ancilla College in Donaldson, Indiana. Dr. Dvorak earned her Doctor of Education in Private School Administration at the University of San Francisco in 1998 and has served as an educator and administrator at every level of the education spectrum, including elementary, secondary, and higher education. Since 1985, she has served in administrative positions, including Vice President of Academic Affairs and Director of the Education Program at Calumet College of St. Joseph. In addition to her work in education, Dr. Dvorak has also served as a member of the Poor Handmaids of Jesus Christ leadership team since 2013. This team shares leadership responsibilities for the long-range planning of the community, which includes the advancing of the directions set by the community. Dr. Dvorak has received many awards, including the St. Joseph Worker Award, Criminal Justice Club Award, South Chicago Chamber of Commerce Award, and the Excellence in Management Award from the Archdiocese of Chicago. In 2006, the Dvorak Award was established at Calumet College of St. Joseph and is presented annually to an education student. In August 2020, Dr. Dvorak and Marian University President Daniel Elsner announced a strategic collaboration of mission between Ancilla College and Marian University. Starting July 1st, 2021, the new entity will be called Ancilla College of Marian University. Marian University is pleased to award an honorary doctorate to Dr. Michelle Dvorak for her leadership and dedication to advancing the Catholic educational mission and experience.
Dr. Sister Michelle Dvorak, by virtue of the power entrusted by the Marian University Board of Trustees, the honorary degree of Doctor of Religious Studies is conferred on you with all rights and privileges thereof. Congratulations. Congratulations. Double doctors. Let's have one more round of applause for these outstanding honorary doctorate degree recipients. Okay, it's now time for this glorious ceremony to confer diplomas to our graduates. The graduates who will come across the stage in a few minutes are from a wide range of backgrounds and unique individuals. They have earned the right and the honor to possess a degree from Marian University. Many have come to Marian University directly from a variety of high schools from across the Midwest and across the nation and even world. A number of them have worked diligently to earn their degree while also managing careers and family responsibilities. I want to take a moment to introduce a unique two graduates today, because in fact, we have a special set of graduates, a father and son combination. Steve and Josh Majors, both earning their degrees today, and I'd like Steve and Josh to stand, an intergenerational celebration. Isn't that awesome? The essence of this morning's celebration and ceremonies celebrates you, but it also most definitely celebrates the outstanding work of Marian University's faculty, staff, and administration who have worked with these students as teachers, mentors, coaches, helpers, prodders occasionally, in your pursuit of earning this degree from this great university. Marian University's legacy of providing an education that brings you to be transformational leaders for service to the world, in the final analysis, is only possible because of the knowledge, love, skill, dedication, and faith of our faculty and staff. In light of their insuperable contribution to these graduates, I would like our faculty and staff to stand so everybody here can give you a very warm applause. Please stand. I'd like to ask a special favor of the audience. As we give each graduate their proper recognition when their name's called and honor the dignity of the ceremony, we request the audience to withhold applause till we go through the various sets of degrees. Sometimes we have an exuberant outburst that is really well-deserved. The problem is the student we're announcing behind him, we don't hear the name. So that's why we ask for your cooperation. Dr. Alan Silva, with the deans of the colleges and schools, will now present the class of 2021. They will be assisted by Ms. Jennifer Schwartz, Registrar. Graduates will be introduced by Dr. Kyle Kellum, Assistant Professor of Communication, Dr. Anna Zimmerman, Assistant Professor of Communication.
Will the candidates for all degrees please stand? President Elsner, the candidates standing before you and whose names appear in the printed program are eligible to receive the Marian University associate and bachelor degrees based on certification of the registrar that all degree requirements have been met. The diploma reads as follows: Be it known to all to whom these presents shall come that the Board of Trustees of Marian University, on the recommendation of the faculty, has conferred upon the candidates the earned degree with all rights, privileges, and honors everywhere pertaining to that degree, given at Indianapolis, Indiana, this 8th day of May, 2021, and signed by Denise Fieser, Chairperson of the Board of Trustees, by Daniel J. Elsner, President, and by Dr. Alan J. Silva, Executive Vice President and Provost. President Elsner, I am pleased to now present the candidates in order that you may confer upon them their degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Silva. And upon the recommendation of our faculty and with the approval of our Board of Trustees, we will now confer upon each of these members of the class of 2021 the specified degree.
The listing of degree candidates in the program includes those who graduated in August 2020, December 2020, and May 2021. They will all receive recognition and congratulations from you today. Candidates, you may be seated. The candidates in bachelor degree programs who have earned at least 60 credit hours of graded coursework at Marian University and who have achieved a final grade point average of 3.5 or above are awarded honors as follows: cum laude or honors, grade point average of 3.5. Magna cum laude or high honors, grade point average of 3.7. Summa cum laude or highest honors, grade point average of 3.8. In the program, candidates were recognized for honors based on their April 2021 academic status. Graduates for associate and bachelor's degrees will be presented by school and college today. We will now begin the presentation of the candidates.
College of Arts and Sciences, Bachelor of Arts, Biology. Yuritsi L. Cardiel. Caitlin Elise McLaughlin. Sierra G. Stewart, cum laude. Catholic Studies. Augustin A. Frainer, magna cum laude. Justin J. Horner. Joel Christian Kelly, summa cum laude, honors program, second major, Spanish. Nicholas Andrew Monin, summa cum laude. Aaron W. Knoll. Benjamin M. Packer, summa cum laude. Isaac W. Siefker, summa cum laude. Matthew P. Smizer, summa cum laude. Communication. Ash Richard Ray Crosser. Brianna Nicole DeYoung. Jada Anye Driver. Kayla Elizabeth Fisher, summa cum laude. Colton Gonzalez. Elena C. Horan, cum laude. Blair Elizabeth Menery. Samuel Archer Malazzo. Miles Morrow. Lindsay Sue Rousseau, summa cum laude, honors program. Andrea Kathleen Skirvin, second major, Spanish. Noah Tanker. Carter Taylor. Chloe Elizabeth Ulmer, cum laude. English. Zachary Ethan Foss, cum laude. Honors program, second major, secondary education. Eric Dean Vidston, second major, secondary education. Caitlin Elizabeth Christie Mantooth, cum laude. Elizabeth Marie McClure, summa cum laude, second major, secondary education. Katie Paxton Schaefer. Sarah K. Witchy, magna cum laude, second major, secondary education. Graphic design. Haley Brianne Martin, honors program. History. Pamela Lynn Albrecht, magna cum laude. Cole Bryant Aping. Madeline Nicole Dexter, magna cum laude, second major, secondary education. Nicholas A. Evans, cum laude, second major, Catholic Studies. Instrumental music education. Chase David Hall, summa cum laude. Mackenzie Elizabeth West. Liberal arts. Cynthia L. Brandstrader. Bianca Monica Nugent. Vanessa K. Thompson, summa cum laude. Mathematics. Cameron Scott Davison, summa cum laude. Eleanor K. Haydock, summa cum laude, second major, secondary education. Audrey Marie Wilcox, summa cum laude, second major, secondary education, third major, theology. Pastoral leadership. Aaron Luke Kazmierski, summa cum laude. Sarah Isabella Kennery. Joseph B. Ruff, summa cum laude. Abigail M. Spittler. Hannah Maria Yowler. Pastoral Music Ministry. Connor Charles Miller, magna cum laude. Second major, graphic design. Philosophy. Andrew Daniel Barnes, summa cum laude. Second major, mathematics. Matthew C. Olhout. Kui Xing. Political science. Grace Helena Albertson, cum laude. Linnea Elizabeth Benson, summa cum laude. David Charles Dunn. Thomas Charles Curvin. Christopher Sharp. Regine Dominique Thomas, second major, sociology. Mary Carmen Zakrizek, summa cum laude, second major, Spanish. Haley Zorns. Psychology. Kylie Marie Case, magna cum laude. Joshua Christian Oswald. Anna Elizabeth Kranowski, second major, studio art. Michelle Diaz Dominguez. Adam Joseph Fultz. Olivia Gardner. Bianca Edith Guerrero. Taylor Jean Kesey. Kara Lynn Kubansik, summa cum laude. Arlette Marie Munyakindi. Taylor Ann Pettit. Sarah M. Price, cum laude. Hannah Marie Robinson, cum laude. Jennifer Nicole Sayer. Reagan Michelle Williams, summa cum laude, honors program. Public health. Caleb Josiah Lancaster, honors program. Religious education. Reagan Getty Hoppy, summa cum laude. Lucas Graham Kennedy Normington. Maria Ann Therese Schrader, magna cum laude. Sociology. Emily Nicole Abriani, cum laude. Alexis Nicole Chambers. Cheyenne Christiane Marie Pedro, second major, public health. Chloe Scott Sullivan. Spanish. Joy Amber Crawford. Julia M. Steltz, summa cum laude. Brittany Zendejas. Studio art. Erin Christine Ryan, cum laude. Theater. Rebecca Hope Radloff, cum laude, second major, communication. Theology. Jessica H. Brown, cum laude. Colleen Rose Shana, summa cum laude. Visual and Creative Arts. Sydney Marie Traylor, magna cum laude.
Bachelor of Science, Biology, Kennedy Hope Adams. Caitlin M. Andrioni, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Benitez, summa cum laude. Mary Arlene Demas, summa cum laude. Evelyn Rose D'Agostino, summa cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Downing, summa cum laude. Mary J. Dulu. Alexis Nicole Felty, summa cum laude. Megan E. Gauries, summa cum laude. Michael Joseph Hoppy, summa cum laude. Devin Charles Humes. David Adam Cospade, second major, dual degree engineering. Taylor Ann Kowalski, summa cum laude. Bria Louise Liette, summa cum laude, honors program. Matthew Jacob Marshall. Mira Elisa Nickpon. Andrea Valeria Nunez Casco, cum laude. Morgan Ann Rains, summa cum laude. Abigail Renee Rost. Caleb M. L. Swartz, magna cum laude. Parker John Williams, summa cum laude. Macy Lynn Willoughby. Wushuang Yang, summa cum laude, second major, dual degree engineering. Chemistry, Cade Ryan Bickmore, second major, dual degree engineering. Nathan Henry Dimmitt, summa cum laude, second major, biology. Derek Keith Lewis, second major, dual degree engineering. Allison McAtammy, summa cum laude. Marta Kendall Morris, second major, dual degree engineering. Bryn Victoria Talby Cotton, cum laude. Marianne Inga Van Meter. Mathematics, Jared Christopher Joseph Austin. Alicia Cardoza Regalado. Logan Maxwell Hurley, second major, dual degree engineering. Isaac Pena Garcia, second major, dual degree engineering. Miranda B. Schute, cum laude, second major, dual degree engineering. Psychology, Ariana Lachey Casey. Serena Faye Glenn, second major, exercise science. Jaskernit Sandhu. Bachelor of Social Work, Emily Nicole Abriani, cum laude. Hajia Traciana Blakey. Alexis Nicole Chambers. Kara Lynn Kubansik, summa cum laude. Chloe Scott Sullivan. Associate in Arts, Liberal Arts. Andrea Nadine Halpert. Lisa Ann Hochstetler. Lisa K. Van. Michelle Diane Williams.
Klipsch Educators College, Bachelor of Arts, Applied Educational Studies, Kendra Sue Corman. Rebecca Lynn Short. Education, P through 12. Kirsten Caroline August, cum laude, second major, Spanish. Elementary education, Sela Josephine Bauman, magna cum laude. Eamon Joseph Boyle. Taylor Rose Grant. Sarah Marie Heron, summa cum laude. Kyla Shanye Hollins. Isabel Claire Hoyt. Alexa B. Johnson. Macy Lively. Jacob Edmund Llewellyn, summa cum laude. Molly Elizabeth McMillan, magna cum laude. Hannah Marie Minton, summa cum laude. John Fitzgerald Ramsey Jr. Callan Alandra Radican, summa cum laude, second major, Spanish. Caitlin Rose Rigler, cum laude. Danielle M. Schweitzer, summa cum laude, second major, studio art. Chelsea Elena Ann Simmons, magna cum laude. Eric Matthew Stuffle. Grace Marie Tatarek. Catherine Mossy Wallace, magna cum laude. Health and Physical Education. Brian Allen Edwards, second major, Education P through 12. Jessica Taylor Ramey. Reagan Hunter Riddle, second major, Education P through 12. Secondary Education. Amber Lynn Leinenbach, summa cum laude, second major, History. Jacob Gerard Warman, cum laude, second major, History. Secondary Special Education. Hope I. Spalding. Special Education, Elementary. Whitney Joe Dieter. Special Education, P through 12. Hannah Elizabeth Harry, cum laude. Bachelor of Science, Health and Physical Education. Daryl Angelo Wilson.
Byram School of Business, Bachelor of...
Program in Exercise and Sports Science, Bachelor of Science. Exercise Science, Hannah Nicole Denny. Nicole Glowati. Mackenzie Noel Hall, cum laude. Lindsay Catherine Lehman. Riley Alexander Peace. Zachary Robert Prickett. James Luke Rorty. Luke Philip Schraring. Eva Madeline Stevenson, summa cum laude. Leslie Noel Toon. Cole M. Williams, cum laude. Zachary Joseph Worm. Brittany Zendejas. Nutrition, Fitness, and Wellness. Julianne Page Scott. Brittany Michaela Watson. L. M. Williams. Physiology of Exercise. Dana Catherine Dwyer, summa cum laude. Caitlin Maria Grossman. Dylan Dwight Roth, cum laude. Haley N. Schaefer, magna cum laude. Sport Performance. Mario Americo Dipple. Abigail Grace Downard, cum laude. Terenesia Ariana Gaden. Cameron Michael Harris. Logan N. Hatter. Griffin Joseph Miller. Michael James Vinson. St. Joseph's College of Marian University, Indianapolis. Associate in Arts, Liberal Arts. Fernanda G. Bickle. Walter Anthony W. Brown. Megan Lynn Dickey. Sam Jones. Mary Patricia Miller. Andrea Karen Samano. Christian Alejandro Smith. Caleb Dwayne Sweat. Associate of Business Administration. Business Administration. Erica Milagro Ayala. Laura Jeanette Cruz. Leonardo Enrique Ibarra Ortiz. Genesis Gabriela Rodriguez. Daryl E. Soper.
Byram School of Business, Bachelor of Science, Accounting. Andrew Jacob Albertson, cum laude. Michael Dennis Albertson. Nathan A. Bliley, second major, Finance. Mary Grace Crumlin, summa cum laude, second major, Marketing. Bailey Elizabeth Enlow, magna cum laude. Samuel Kurtz Guyman, summa cum laude, second major, Finance. Rachel Stephanie Cassing, summa cum laude, honors program, second major, Finance. Brenna Jane Kelly, cum laude, second major, Finance. Andrew T. Madden. Stephen Leroy McCampbell, second major, Finance. Christina Soderquist, summa cum laude, second major, Finance. Bradley P. Sprinkle, summa cum laude, second major, Finance. Alex M. Webb, summa cum laude, second major, Finance. Business Administration, Brett Aaron Andrew. Business Analytics, Aaron Christopher Goad, cum laude, second major, Management. Marcus D. Taylor. Finance, Paul Balencion Tenorio, magna cum laude, second major, Marketing. Madison Michelle Bombay, cum laude. Gregory O. Deadman. Nicholas R. Graville, second major, Management. Christopher Vontel Harvey, second major, Marketing. Delaney Michelle Hill. Mirmaksud Ismoilov, summa cum laude, second major, Accounting, third major, Business Analytics. Madeline Rose Kearns, magna cum laude, second major, Management. Nicholas Ray Marroquin, cum laude, second major, Accounting. Gregory Eugene Miller. Caleb Robert Myers. Thomas Edward Smith III, second major, Management. Garrett Ryan Sutton, second major, Marketing. Devin Anne Marie Treader, summa cum laude, second major, Accounting. Haley Noel Zurcher. Management, Bo Michael Balch. Ethan Wells Bunce. Matthew S. Burns. Tyron Jamal Comer. Antoine G. Crawford Jr. R. Riley Ferguson. Jarrett William Fott, cum laude. Greer Glover, summa cum laude. Bradley Thomas Green. Ivan Guillen. Marcus Hemio, cum laude, second major, Business Analytics. Elena C. Horan, cum laude. Jacob Allen Imus. Brandon L. James. Tyler M. Lucas. Joshua Allen Majors. Daniel William Reith. Kyle P. Roeder. Tanner Simpson. Johnny Quintez William. Alana Junelle Kabakungan Wilson. Nathaniel Francis Young, cum laude. Devin Blake Zachary. Marketing, Dallas R. Baker, magna cum laude. Anton Ray Berry, cum laude, second major, Finance. Trevor Thomas Browder. Holly Ann Collingborn, magna cum laude. Cameron Bruce Cook. Marcus Jameson Fierek. Louis Joseph Hibner. Michaela Renee Hoffa. Dane Allen Keller. Cole Robert John McDicken. Brandon M. Puckett, cum laude. Cameron Riches, cum laude. Hannah Marie Robinson, cum laude. Daniel Paul Root, second major, Finance. Hayden James Strong. Reese Elliott Wills, cum laude, second major, Business Analytics. Cameron Michael Wolter, magna cum laude. Marian's Adult Programs, Bachelor of Arts, Health and Human Services, Heather M. Bond. Alexis A. Cooper. Valerie M. Kirkland. Sherletta L. Taylor. Aaron L. White, Honors. Deshae O'Neise Wims. Deanna L. Wheaton. Bachelor of Business Administration, Business Administration. Regina Lynn Allen, Honors. Heather M. Bond. Sarah E. Campbell. Catherine Denise Cook. Charmaine Michelle Cunningham. Linda M. Gaddis. Todd A. Grotlution, highest honors. Stephen S. Majors. Nicholas J. Randall. Tasha P. Rowe. Ebony Sansing. Nicole M. Williams-Molin. Kristen L. Wolls. Bachelor of Health and Human Services, Health and Human Services, Tanya Stack. Associate of Business Administration, Business Administration, Kevin M. Betts. Jennifer C. Warren. Associate in Science, Paralegal Studies, Victoria K. Franklin. Veronica S. Lowe. John Casey Macbeth. Heather N. Scourgeon.
Layton School of Nursing, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Hannah N. Aaron. Akuda Joy Achung, magna cum laude. Kira L. Adams, cum laude. Oluwabamiwo Adniyi, summa cum laude, honors program. Elora Aguilar. Grace Elizabeth Allers, cum laude. Reza Ale Ferradombe. Riley Kate Allspaul. Naomi Amoa. Carly Anderson. Courtney Brianna Aponte. Tasha M. Archer. Shauna Lynn Atkins, cum laude. Malia Wilson Ayers. Catherine A. Badger Rodriguez. Jennifer Reyes Balago, cum laude. Laura Catherine Banton, summa cum laude. Madison G. Barker, cum laude. Kristen Bass, cum laude. Michaela Brianne Bell. Ariana Amani Bean. Jacora A. Beasley, cum laude. Gabrielle Bertoldi. Sherry Lynn Marie Booyah. Maria C. Bame, summa cum laude. Jerry Bogard. Sarah Grace Bogle. Sarah M. Boldry. Thomas M. Bowman, cum laude. Alexa Bossingham, magna cum laude. Abigail L. Brannock. Zoe Marie Brennan, cum laude. Tara Kelly Breitenbach. Megan A. Brown. Casey L. Bryan, magna cum laude. Annie J. Buckley. Chloe Marie Bullock, summa cum laude. Emily Bergbacher, cum laude. Maya C. Burgess, cum laude. Kaylee Marie Burke, magna cum laude. Callie Katolik Burnett. Addison Cahill. Elizabeth N. Callahan, magna cum laude. Shantaria A. Carlisle. Hannah L. Carson. Alexandra Carver, summa cum laude. Brianna Casagrande, cum laude. Dreama Lynn Cash, magna cum laude. Brittany A. Casson, magna cum laude. Allison Cates. Jennifer C. Christensen. Meredith J. Clausen, cum laude. Catherine N. Clark, magna cum laude. Ian Clark. Shelby Renee Cleater, cum laude. Cassandra Schmale. Hayden Vianne Cole, summa cum laude. Michelle L. Cologne, magna cum laude. Caitlin N. Combs. Mary Elizabeth Cook, summa cum laude. Kyle D. Cooper. Taji S. Craighead. Roger Dale Cunningham. Kelly Dahlheim, magna cum laude. Brianna D. Deal. Brandy Deason. Kelsey Lukasik DeBoer. Aaron DeBroda, summa cum laude. Kristen Danielle Deal. Natalie DeMars, summa cum laude. Edward Denning. Elizabeth R. Diddock. Sarah Elizabeth Dowers. Adrian Sanford Duque. Mariana J. Ebley, summa cum laude. Daniel R. Elliott III. Victoria Ellis. Mason Charles Embry. Ijama Emadi, magna cum laude. Jennifer Marie English. Rachel C. Enos, Shanita S. Garcia, Maria Guadalupe Espinoza, Fallon Eubanks, cum laude, Tiffany R. Fabian, Allison Jane Farrell, cum laude, Michaela M. Ferguson, magna cum laude, Elizabeth K. Field, magna cum laude, Audrey Brianna Fields, Jeffrey K. Fenifrock, summa cum laude, Lily Catherine Finley, cum laude, Steve Finn, Emily Fletchell, magna cum laude, Roxana Flores, Sarah Rose Folly, cum laude, Deandra Sedelia Ford, Bailey E. Forrester, Danielle Fouts, Natalie M. Franklin, magna cum laude, Nicole Lee Frazier, Ajay M. Frazier, Caitlin Frazier, Meredith Lowry Fredrickson, Carly Gibson, Brittany D. Gilbert, Anna Gildemeister, summa cum laude, Laura Giles, cum laude, Karina Jane Graves, summa cum laude, Courtney Taylor Green, Laura K. Green, Taylor Christine Greenan, Sarah Joy Fukuyama Greer, summa cum laude, Marcus Lonell Griffin, Jacob Gully, Carolina Gutierrez, Amanda Nicole Hall, cum laude, Kenzie Yvonne Hall, Aubrey A. Hamilton, Samantha M. Hammock, Rachel E. Harpst Gerritsen, Meredith Colleen Harrison, summa cum laude, Mary E. Hauser, cum laude, Sonia L. Hayes, Bailey Louise Marie Hyman, magna cum laude, Anna Flaming Heimerman, Susan A. Henderson, magna cum laude, Jennifer Hank, cum laude, Lorraine Michelle Harold, Stephen Herrera, cum laude, Courtney Nicole Hiddleston, Alexis Paige Hill, summa cum laude, Amanda Noel Hill, cum laude, Dusty L. Hoffman, cum laude, Olivia Elise Hoover, Rachel Elizabeth Horan, Brianna N. Horn, Alexandra A. Howe, Chelsea Nicole Howell, Carrie C. Hughes, Lauren E. Hunter, cum laude, Gerardo Hurtado Reyes.
Brooke Danielle Husteda, Kara M. Huster, Latiara L. Jarvis, Garrett Michael Johnson, Natalie Johnson, Stephanie White Johnson, Thomas Michael Johnson, cum laude, Taylor Jolly, summa cum laude, Adrian L. Jones, cum laude, Haley Jones, magna cum laude, Morgan E. Kaiser, magna cum laude, Mark Stephen Camp Jr., cum laude, Catherine Joanne Kiesling, cum laude, Megan A. Kygwin, cum laude, Caitlin N. Kelly, Sarah Lucille Kelly, H. Hugh Kennerk, cum laude, Caitlin J. Kidwell, summa cum laude, Alicia A. Kirky, Ashley T. Kleckner, Sarah Louise Kleifkin, cum laude, Holly White Klein, Bailey Ann Klipsch, Sarah Olivia Klopfenstein, summa cum laude, Alexis N. Knight, Madeline Bryn Custer, Olatunde Okolade, Ashley Colby Markham, Leonid Korchin, cum laude, Agogo R. Kraus, Catherine H. Krepsky, magna cum laude, Sarah Nicole Cush, summa cum laude, honors program, Bailey Kathleen Lambert, George Lampros, cum laude, Hannah Kelly Lease, Kylie Elizabeth Lehman, summa cum laude, honors program, Maria Lynn Lucan, cum laude, Brianna Renee Lyons, Rachel M. Malloy, summa cum laude, Chloe Mamangan, magna cum laude, Madeline Danielle Maroney, Meredith Lorraine Marty, Carlos Martinez, Carrie J. McGarry, cum laude. April Nicole May, Rachel Sage McCafferty, Derek A. McCormick, Cameron McGee, Kelsey McNeil, magna cum laude. Mariah Mintel, cum laude. Courtney N. Meyer, Brooke Nicole Miller, Kaylee J. Miller, summa cum laude. Jennifer L. Mulder, cum laude. Caroline Renee Monroe, cum laude. Megan Moody, cum laude. William J. Moore, cum laude. Lindsay G. Morgan. Gavin Elijah Morrison, cum laude. Rachel Nicole Morrison, cum laude. Caroline L. Morse. Mary Sarah Elizabeth Magumia. Lisa Ann Mullen, magna cum laude. Brooke A. Muncie. Paige Nicole Newton, cum laude. Curtis Than Wynn, cum laude. Megan Nicholas. Brooklyn Niehoff. Brittany P. Norred. Haley Marie Ogden, cum laude. Lowana Ojemuyiwa. Ibihumi Elizabeth Olabodi, cum laude. Amanda Marie Oster. Catherine Marie Oline, summa cum laude. Austin J. Overton. Jocelyn Grace Owens, magna cum laude. Leah Paskowski. Frederick Mandel Page. David June Park. Sasha Llewellyn Parker, cum laude. Gopi Patel. Ranesh Patel, magna cum laude. Jai Pereira. Brianna Perkins. Samantha Peterson, cum laude. Tiffany Nicole Pettigrew. Danielle Fair. Anna Elizabeth Pierce, magna cum laude. Kathleen Pike, cum laude. Marin Marie Pilcher. Jessica E. Petard. Amanda Claire Plum. Taylor Porfidio, cum laude. Caroline Elizabeth Potter. Shantae Nicole Powell. Gabrielle Ravoto, summa cum laude. Lexi Lynn Reeser. Margaret Elizabeth Redford, summa cum laude. Hillary Reese, cum laude. Carmen Katrina Reichard, cum laude. Ryan H. Reed. Jacob K. Rhodes. Brandon J. Richards, magna cum laude. Whitney L. Ryan. Taylor Leanne Ritchie. Amelia R. Robin. Rebecca E. Roberts, cum laude. Tara Alexis Roberts. Kristen Ralston. Alita Ann Rorda, cum laude. Kayla D. Runyon, cum laude. Jessica Russell. Levi Tyler Rutledge, cum laude. Rebecca Salem. Megan Sandwith. Caitlin Wood Satterfield. Megan E. Schicker, cum laude. Kaylin Marie Schreiber. Alexandria Schroeder, magna cum laude. Therese Ann Schrader. Quincy M. Schusler. Victoria K. Schweer, cum laude. Rachel Siebert, magna cum laude. Stephen K. Seelan, summa cum laude. Miri Catherine Shade. Jillian Christine Bunagel Sheffield. Damian Onge Segaka, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Jill Seiler, magna cum laude. Talia Lorraine Seipel, cum laude. Kyla Sirk, cum laude. Megan Slacks, cum laude. Brooklyn G. Sloss. Stephanie Smiley. Avon B. Smith. Elise Smith. Kara N. Smith. Kayla A. Smith. Christopher Snyder. Sloan Spector, summa cum laude. Alexis Spielers Hide, summa cum laude. Bridget Elise Stahl. Julia M. Stelz, summa cum laude. Claire Evelyn Steffens. Christopher Ryan Stewart, magna cum laude. Abigail L. Stringer, cum laude. Megan Stroud. Allison Rochelle Stump. Cassandra Suarez Leon, cum laude. Darian R. Sullivan. Nicholas E. Sullivan. Victoria Brooks Sullivan. Abigail M. Taylor. Christina Marie Taylor, cum laude. Julia Renee Turlep. Peyton Christine Terrell. Abby Rose Terzini, magna cum laude. Olivia Marie Thacker, cum laude. Evelyn S. Thomas, cum laude. Thomas Thompson. Michaela Delaney Tolliday. Sarah E. Townsend, cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Tran. Janet Tran. Tu Von Trin. Catherine A. Truman. Olivia C. Trusty, Navneet Kaur Thurka, Allison Audrey Turner, Haley A. Uchino, cum laude. Sophie Van Oostenberg, summa cum laude. Hannah Page von Proyen, cum laude. Mr. Essa Lassie, D. Vanover. Isabel Bianca Vasquez, cum laude. Danae Allen Vest, magna cum laude. Hannah Lee Ward, summa cum laude. Lydia M. Ware. Braden Taylor Warner. Heather C. Watts, cum laude. Rachel Elizabeth Weiss, summa cum laude. Alexis Jade Wells. Michelle Westfall, summa cum laude. Caitlin Ann White. Tracy L. Whitaker, summa cum laude. Wendy P. Wees. Jeremy D. Wilcox. Brianne N. Williams. Elizabeth Ann Williams. Matthew M. Williams, cum laude. Benita C. Weinglass. Caitlin H. Winfrey, cum laude. Elaine L. Woodling, cum laude. Madison Rose Wright, cum laude. Kelsey Weiss. Bray Yancey, summa cum laude. Dan Zhu, summa cum laude. Nicholas R. Zaccardi, cum laude.
Will the Marian University graduates of 2021 please rise? You have been invested in the regalia which signify your degree, and you have received that degree in ceremony today. Graduates, you may now move your tassel to the left front of your cap. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the associate and bachelor graduates of the class of 2021. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. Graduates, you can please be seated. In the commencement program, you will find tabulated the honors that have been earned by the class of 2021. We call your attention to these achievements, which have been recognized at prior student award programs. Would those graduates who received or who are eligible to receive awards at those programs please stand and be recognized? You may be seated. President Elsner, the conferring of degrees has been completed.
Thank you, Dr. Silva. Thank you very much. Well, I get the closing remarks. I only have about a half hour, so relax. No, we're not going to do that to you. But I would tell you this. I want you to look around, because we're going to know you and stay in touch with you. And I want you, when you come back to visit campus, to say one word: gratitude. Gratitude. Sear it in your mind, sear it in your heart. Always be grateful. You know, 3 years ago, there was an art student here named Emma Cassini. Now, Emma did a piece of art, a series of art on gratitude. She's a 22-year-old senior in college. I reviewed her art, and I said, Emma, tell me one thing that's significant about gratitude, something that'll change your life and might change mine. She looked at me gently but firmly, President Elsner, if you're grateful, you'll always be happy. If you try to collect things and experiences and particular friends so you'll be grateful, you'll never be grateful. Be grateful for what you have. Look around here. Grateful. We have a wonderful board of trustees and donors that made all this possible. Grateful. Look at our honorary degree recipients. Our speaker, Dr. Rush, for sharing wonderful experiences, and Dr. Piazza, Dr. Dvorak, and Dr. Walker. We got to honor them today and hear about their lives of accomplishment. We're grateful. We're grateful for a faculty who's made a commitment to excellence in teaching and learning in the Franciscan and liberal arts tradition. We're thankful. We're thankful for our faith. It illumined everything we do here. Our faith gives us relationships and purpose and calling. We're thankful. We're thankful for the liberal arts tradition. Our finance majors, chemistry, whatever you studied, you got to study philosophy and theology and art. You're broadly educated. You can appreciate more than the average. We're grateful. We're grateful for the Franciscan tradition, the Sisters of St. Francis who will close in prayer. We're thankful for the values that were ingrained in everything we did here, the dignity of the human person. Even our assistant photographer right here in the front, didn't he help you a lot today? He did a heck of a job. I saw him telling them to slow down. We're thankful. We're thankful to be responsible stewards of this education. We're grateful we can go out and promote peace and justice, like Dr. Rush said, right? We're thankful for the ability to understand reconciliation. We're thankful to be leaders that are trustworthy, healthy, inquisitive, intelligent, and skilled leaders. We're grateful for this opportunity, folks. Share it in your heart and mind. And you know what I'm most grateful for today? You. Look at our students. You're so accomplished. And you know what's really beautiful about you? Is you held up the promise of this great Catholic university. You held up the promise. You've lived up to high academic standards with the support of this faculty and staff. You've been very active, involved on campus, in the community, in ministry, science, every area. You've explored your faith and values and found a calling and a purpose according to what a great Catholic university should do. You've become leaders. I've seen so many that give great leadership here and in the community. And you know what else is beautiful? And your parents really love this. You're professionally ready to go get a job. Okay? Yeah, look at that. Not a one of you are going to end up asking your parents for a job in their basement, okay? You're going to go out, you're going to be transformational leaders for the world, and you make me in my service as president such a joy. I am grateful for you. And I'm going to be grateful for your continued engagement in Marian University. What do I always say at the end of my big man on campus videos? What do I say? Go Knights! We did it. Now, we've got one final beautiful thing. The Sisters of St. Francis are going to lead us in prayer of gratefulness. And I get to introduce Sister Krista Franzer, who is the congregational minister of the sisters who founded our institution, continue to sponsor it, and provide us great inspiration. God bless you, graduates. There you go, sister. It's all yours.
And so we pray as we end this ceremony. God of endings and of new beginnings. We come to celebrate so many things this day. We pray in thanksgiving for all that these graduates have learned over the past years, and for the ways that they have grown as persons. We honor with gratitude those who have supported them along the way: Marian's faculty and staff, parents and family, benefactors, classmates and friends, all who have made this education possible. We celebrate with anticipation the future that lies before them, with its blessings and even its challenges. For all these will cause them to use the gifts which have been developed within them. May they take their learnings and their leadership, the Franciscan values which they have incorporated, and the spirit of community that's been fostered into our world, which is so much in need of that influence. May they be blessings and bring blessings to all whose paths they cross. Amen. The Sisters of St. Francis have been proud to sponsor Marian University throughout these many years. Those who are here serving on the board, the faculty and staff, any associates, represent our entire community. And join me now in sharing with you as you go forth our special blessing of St. Clare. No, stay here.
Bye.